'cause I got you. I couldn't ask for anything better. When will I get it?
Okay, so if you've been watching my channel, you know that me and my husband just celebrated our 30th wedding anniversary. We've been together 33 years, but we've been married 30 years. We got married on June 5th, 1993. So this was our 30th year. And we even have a church wedding anniversary. We got married in the church on August 17th, 2019. So this year in August will be our fourth wedding anniversary. So we have two special anniversaries. So I got my husband a few gifts. We celebrated with my children on Sunday because that's family day. They're all here. So we celebrated with them. And on Monday, which was our actual wedding anniversary, we went out to dinner. And I was hoping that one of the gifts that I ordered would have come in time to wear them to the restaurant. And there were two shirts. And the shirts were like a heather gray, and it said just married in big letters. And right underneath it said 30 years ago. So I'll put a picture of those shirts. We actually got them when we came home and, you know, got in our comfy clothes. They came to the door. So my husband said, well, let's put them on. It's the day, you know, we can't work for the restaurant, but we're still on our anniversary day. So we put them on, we took a picture. And so that's the picture that you should be seeing here on the screen. But there was one more gift that I was waiting for, and it was a customized gift that I did for me and my husband. And there are two frames. So there are two pictures. I need to buy the frame from, actually. They don't come with the frame. They come rolled up, as you see in this package. But there are two pictures. I believe I chose, because I kind of changed my mind. So I'm not for sure if I did the 12 by 18 or there was a 16 by 14, something like that. I'll put the correct stuff on the screen as I'm talking. And one of the pictures has our original wedding picture when we got married on June 5th, 1993. And it has the lyrics of the song that my husband first dedicated to me. It has our names, and it has, I think I had it put just married and 6/5/93. On the next one, it's the latest picture that we took, one picture that we took on Easter that I really, not Easter, sorry, Mother's Day, that I really, really, really loved. It was just like that perfect, perfect picture. So I chose that one. And the lyrics to that one is the song that I dedicated to my husband. And on the bottom, it says our names again. And then it says married 30 years ago, something to that effect. So it was going to come anywhere between the 8th and the 15th. So today is what? 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, the 10th. So it actually came within the time frame of the 8th and the 15th, but much sooner than the 15th. So I'm going to unbox that with you guys. It came in this package right here, and it said that it would come in a package rolled up in a tube, and so I still have to go get the frame for it, so I can't wait to do that. But I kind of opened it and took a peek at it, so I didn't take it out of its package. I just opened it out, pulled it out, and I could barely see the lyrics. So it looks like it's mine because it was the lyrics to the song that I dedicated to him. So it's the latest picture that we took on Mother's Day, and it had our names, which is spelled right, and it had the right date. So, but that's all I could see. I couldn't see the picture. So I'm going to unbox it with you, and I'm hoping that they are exactly like I customized. So let's get started. So it comes in this package here. See, this is what I saw. So these are the lyrics to the song that I dedicated to him. It's in Spanish. It's by Miriam Hernandez, and the song is El Hombre Que Yo Amo. We've dedicated many songs to each other through the years, but that was one of the first songs that I dedicated to him. And it says our name here, Jorge and Carmen Torres. And it says "and" in Spanish, E. And then it says 30 years of marriage. And then it has the date, 6/5/23. So let's take it out and see what we have. I'm so excited. I waited for him to go to bed to do this. And I was trying to hold on, like keep my makeup on and keep my clothes on, and my hair made it was down today. But I was just so tired today. And the last couple of days has been exhausting. I've been with my granddaughter, who I love to pieces, and we had a ton of fun, and I miss her already. But it's a lot. It's a lot. So I thought, no, I'm just going to take my makeup off, put my hair up in a cute bun, and get comfy and just do the video like that. It's not like the first time you guys see me without makeup. So yeah, so here it is. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'll unroll it with you guys. Oh my God, that is so cute. So this is a picture that my daughter took of us on Mother's Day. And I just love this picture. I love it because my husband loves to have his hat on. And then my smile is just perfect. And just the way we're smiling, the way we're looking, the way we're positioned together, our clothing, just, it was that perfect picture. Love my makeup, my earrings, my hairstyle. It was just that perfect picture. And so I chose that one. Oh my God. And it has the lyrics from top to bottom. Oh my God. Let me look at it before I show you the next page. It's the right wording. I can see it already. Yep. Jorge y Carmen Torres. Jorge and Carmen Torres. 30 years of marriage, 6/5/23. So now I'm going to reveal the one that's supposed to have our original wedding photo, and it has the date of 6/5/93, and it has the lyrics of the song that my husband dedicated to me. So we're going to see it all at the same time. Oh my God. It's so good. This is our original wedding photo. It's my bouquet. I chose a salmon colored dress. I had some pearls, which is so funny because this year on your 30th anniversary, it's pearls. You know how 25th is silver, 50 is gold. Your 30th is pearls. So we had a cake done and they put pearls on it. So I had pearls on in here. My earrings were pearl teardrop. And then I had the salmon color with white flower. My sister had these crowns made. I chose this dress in a little boutique that we had here back when. And so I chose it. I should have just chosen off-white. I didn't want to choose white because I've been married before. I already had two kids. So I didn't really want to choose white, but I could have chosen off-white. And I could have chosen a long dress to define me as a bride. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought the dress was really, really beautiful. I still have the dress. I still have the crown. I have my pearls somewhere. I still have the drinking glasses. So yeah, I have all of this. I have this dress. Oh my God. I'll probably take a picture or do a video clip to add to this video of the actual wedding dress. So this has the lyrics of the song that my husband dedicated to me. Like I said, we dedicated many songs to each other through the years, but this is the one that holds a near and dear place in our heart. So his is by Marco Antonio Solis, which is his favorite singer of all times. And it says, the song is titled Como Fui a Enamorarme de Ti. So, yeah, it says, ¿Cómo fui a enamorarme de ti si yo sabía que no era bueno? Cuando tus ojos me vi, supe yo que ya no era yo, de mi alma dueño. Como. So it's a special. They're all special, but this one, because it was the first one and it still holds that special place in our heart, that's the one I chose. And on the bottom here, it says, Jorge and Carmen Torres. And it says our wedding day. So it says Dia de Nuestra Boda in Spanish, and then it has 6/5/93. Oh, that is so perfect. They did an amazing job. My husband's going to be so surprised, but I don't want to show him until I have the frames for it. So they're rolled up like this. So I'm going to try to roll them back and take really good care of them. Oh my God, I'm going to show you guys that again one more time. So this is the original wedding date with the lyrics of the song that he dedicated to me. That's our wedding cake right there. It has a date on it. Look at that. Oh my God, we were so young. I was, let's see, 20, okay, 86, I would have been 20, 24, 25, 26 or 7. So I was 27, and my husband is 4 years older than me. So he would be 31 in this picture. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. I'm going to go closer. And like I said, this one was just this past Mother's Day, which was last month. It's a photo that my daughter took of us. She's into photography. So this is just a simple photo outside, but I just thought it was perfect. My husband loves taking pictures with his hat on. I loved my smile, my makeup, my hair, just everything. I just love everything about this photo. Look at that. That is so cute. So I'm going to continue this video when I buy the frames and I put in the frames and I put on the wall. I'm going to see if my husband notices. So that's what I'm going to do. I was thinking, how am I going to surprise him? So I'm going to probably pick up Monday the frames. I got to see what the size is. Let me see if it says on the bottom, because one of these have a bottom. Yeah, I chose the 12 by 18. So I gotta see. I've never seen a frame that size. And I was gonna get the 16 by something. But I thought, no, I start measuring what a 16 by 14 or whatever looked like. And I said, that's too big. This is big, but this is perfect. The other one would have been too big. So I'm so glad I chose that size. But I've never seen a frame 12 by 18. I have a picture over here of me in 1995 that I took from Glamour Shots. I don't know if Glamour Shots is still in business, but they came to Walmart and do your makeup, they do your hair, they give you jewelry, and they do all these different wraps. And so I did it as a special gift to my husband, which I'll show you. It's that picture right there. And I believe that is a 16 by something, 16 by 20, something to that effect. That's pretty big. But isn't that a pretty picture? One of the times I had my hair short, they made it look good there, but I hate my hair short. So yeah, I'm so excited. It's perfect. It's perfect. So I can't wait to find the frames. I'm gonna look on Amazon, see if I can find it. Because I don't think I'm gonna have luck in the store. I'll probably be so surprised. They probably have it, I just never look for that size. You usually do the 8 by 10, the 11 by 14s. You do like that picture 16 by 20s, but I never seen a 12 by 18. So I'm gonna look on Amazon and see if I can find a really cute one, matching ones, of course. And I'm already thinking of what wall, because all my walls are full of pictures. I don't really have space. The last wall space that I had was enough for the memorial shadow box that my nephew did for me in honor of my brother's memory. So, I mean, I could put it lower than that, but I really don't want to. Maybe I'll put it in a corner over there or find some kind of space over there. See where that thing of my mother is, the big frame in the bottom. Maybe I'll put it over there and remove that bottom one and put that one over here, which I think would be good. This is the memorial shadow box that my nephew did. Then I have two frames over there. I have those two over there, and then over there is all of our wedding photos. So there's not a lot of space left. Let me turn this around. So I'll figure it out, but when I do figure it out, I'm going to add it to this video so you can see the final look, the ultimate look in its frame, where I placed it, what my husband's reaction to it was. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it on the wall wherever I choose, and I'm gonna have him come home and just see if he'll notice it, and if he notices that it's the lyrics to the songs that we dedicated to each other. So that was his last gift that I'm gonna get him. Now we're working on Father's Day, so we got a lot of stuff that we want to do for Father's Day, so I'm working on that. So this video is to be continued. So oh, I'm so excited. So it is 6:04 to be exact. I'm going to show you on my thing here so I don't say her name. My husband has been home for like 2.5 hours. He's been in the house several times. He even sat down in our dining room chair, this is where our dining room chair is, and there's the frames. Sat down for a good while there, sat down at his desk, made a long phone call to Cole's. I mean, just been back and forth, talk with me a little bit here, was in the kitchen with me, came in and out where as you turn around to go out of the kitchen, you could clearly see it, but he still hasn't noticed it. Unless he completely hasn't said anything, which I doubt. He would say something. He hasn't noticed it. And he's been doing a lot of stuff with the Yukon. There's a lot of stuff in the Yukon. He's trying to take it out, clean it up, see what needs to be fixed because he's planning to sell it. So he's been working on that. Right now he's in the backyard, just sitting on the picnic table, just kind of chilling. He's really tired. He hasn't even taken off his work clothes or his boots or anything. And I think because he had to pull a lot of lumber out of the Yukon to the backyard and stuff. So he hasn't had a chance. He even went and used the bathroom while. So I don't know what it's going to take for him to see it. So far, my daughter Carolina said he would notice it by this morning on both things, on the picture frames and the lyrics. That didn't happen. So I think she's lost. My daughter Adriana said it would take 2 days. It looks like she's going to win at least on the picture frame part. The lyrics, she said 5 days. We'll see. My son-in-law said he would see it by the end of the day yesterday. That didn't happen, so he lost on that part. And he said it would take a week for the lyrics. My son, I added him into the bet. I said, okay, you deserve a chance to win a prize too. What do you think? So I explained the whole situation to him. And he said, I think he's going to see it today, for sure, at the end of today. So he might be the one to win if he sees it sometime today. Other than that, it'll be my daughter Adriana. Now the lyrics, he said it might take him 2 days to notice that that's the lyrics. I think, I'm not in it because I'm the one giving the prize. I think he's going to notice it tonight. The picture frames, he's going to go close to it. He's going to read it because he's going to be curious about the words and why there's words, all around the photo. He's going to read it. It's in Spanish, so he's going to completely understand it and know what it is. And it's going to be so exciting because, like I said, we've dedicated a lot of songs to each other, but that was our first song that we each dedicated to each other. And then it still just holds such a special meaning to us 30 years later. Like I said, we've been together 33, but we've been married for 30. So that's going to be exciting. So, but I'm not in the competition. So even if I was right, I'm going to go to the person who was the closest in guessing. But yeah, I can't wait because I'm dying for him to see it and see his reaction. It was his last anniversary gift. So I'm dying to tell him, but nope. I just really want to hold out because I just want to see how this all plays out, how long it takes him to notice the picture frames and then the lyrics. So my guess before he sees it is he's going to spot it tonight, sometime tonight before he goes to bed, and he's going to get close to it. He's going to read it, and he's going to know exactly what it is, and I think he's going to love it. I mean, how can you not? But yeah, so I just wanted to come on here and update you guys. Now I'm all dolled up, guys. I got my hair in a ponytail with my zigzag part that I like to do. Got my makeup on. This today was like a bronzy light color that I'm wearing with a lavender lipstick with lip gloss on. So if you want to know what I'm wearing. And then my Michael Kors drop earrings, just my necklace that I wear every day. I got my just married 30 years ago shirt. I got it for our anniversary. It came right on our anniversary. And if you haven't seen that video, go back and see it. It came right on our anniversary, but not in time to go to the restaurant and wear it. Where we wanted people to see it and know that it was our anniversary because it was 30 years. But so we put it on as soon as when we came back home, we were chilling. We put it on as soon as it came. And this is my third time wearing it. So I wore it Monday, June 5th, which is anniversary. I wore it that following weekend, and then I wore it today. This is it. It says just married, and then it says 30 years ago. I'm trying to wear this as much as I can this year because this whole year it'll hold true. Next year it won't hold true. But I have the whole first half of the year because our anniversary isn't until June. But technically I should stop at the end of this year because we've turned another year. So yeah, so I'll come back and update. I kept setting the security camera to try to capture his reaction. But I just keep having to turn it off and restart it again because he's not. So yeah. So we'll see. I'll come back and update you guys. So I thought I'd show you where he's at. He's in the backyard on the picnic table just watching videos or what have you on his phone. So I'm going to show you that. So once I get to the room, I'm not going to talk because the window is open. So let's show you. Oh, that's where he's at outside in the yard. Okay, it is now 7:16 and I last updated you guys at 6:03. So it's been over an hour. And he still has not noticed. He came in the house finally. He walked around the dining room, not on that side of the room, but by his desk. He's gone in and out of the kitchen. Now he's in the shower, and he's really tired. So I think after the shower, he said he's going to bed because he's been really tired. My husband worked for a wood product company, and he does the loading and unloading of all these semi trucks full of wood. So his job is very demanding, very physical. And although he's done it for a long, long time and he can do it like that, he's so good at his job, so good. And he gets paid good money. Still, he's tired. He just, lately, it's been like an overwhelming amount of trucks. I think he said there's like 50 trucks a day that are coming in. And so the ice cream truck is going by. But my granddaughter's not here. We always go when my granddaughter's here or if my son wants one, but we have ice cream in the refrigerator. But yeah, the door in the shower is open, so I have to whisper because he can hear me because the shower door is open. But yeah, he's about to turn it off. I don't think he's coming back here to the tiny room at all. Maybe he might, but I think he's gonna go straight to bed because he was saying, I'm so tired. I just want to take a shower, want to go to bed. Remember, he not only worked all day today, and he starts at 5:30 in the morning. And he's been working a lot of overtime, so he worked till like 3 something, and then went to the grocery store to get a couple of things. My son needed water, and we do water bottles ever since the pandemic. We do the water bottles, and my son needed his sugar. He eats organic sugar and a couple other things, and so he had to do that after work, and then he had to come and work on his truck, and then I think he watered his plants, and so he hasn't taken off his work clothes. Now he's in the shower, of course. But yeah, so like you can see, it's 7:18. You can see over there on my legs. I hope you can see that far. Let me turn it around. So it's been a month since I did that last clip of this video. And I think the reason why I never got back to it is because the result wasn't what we thought it would be. So it was like kind of shocking that he really did not notice it. But at the same time, it was like, okay, I can understand that we have a lot of stuff and we are constantly changing all the rooms around. We've changed the living room around, the dining room around, the rooms around all the time, at least twice a year, if not more. We always like to have a different look, a fresh look. You know, we take some things away, we buy new things, and I've been revamping my house since, my back is itchy, since 2019. So it's been a lot of changes. And because we have a lot of stuff, it just kind of blended in. You can see right there, the frame is right there. These senior photos have been on this air conditioner for a while now, and and then we have other frames to the side of that, other frames all around the house. We have frames there, there, there. I don't know if you can see there. And then we even have our wedding frames over here. So there's a lot of photo frames all around the house, and especially in this dining room, living room area. So I could totally see where it blended in. And he's seen these pictures before, especially the top one, which is our wedding photo. And we've made it not this big, but we've made it like we have it in a 8x11, I want to say, which is the biggest. So he just probably assumed, you know, that we just changed it, put it in a different spot. I don't know. It just blended in. So he didn't think to really go over there and look at it or to really think that it was something new or different. So I could totally see it from his point. From our point, we were like, how did you miss that? Because those frames are the biggest we've had. Well, my Glamour Shot, they were called Glamour Shots frame, is probably the biggest one we have. And then our wedding frames, our collages are really big, but most of them are like 8x10s. And so it just, with all the different size frames around the house, it just blended in. But in our side, we were like, how did you not notice? You know, the bottom photo, I think you've seen, because we've posted it on either our Instagram or our YouTube or Facebook. And so he just probably thought those have been there. I'm seeing those photos before. So I totally understood my point of view and our side, and I totally understood how he could have not have noticed it. Maybe I should have put in a whole different section where there's never been a frame, and I think he would have noticed. But he didn't. I had to finally tell him because I thought I kept having my security camera going. We kept recording every time he came in for those following, I think it was a week, because I wanted somebody to win the contest, and my son-in-law said a week. So I had to let a week go by to see if it was fair for him to win the contest. So after a week, I thought, okay, nobody won. I need to just tell him. And I thought I had recorded it on my security camera, his reaction when I told him, but I've been looking in my Google Photos. I can't find it anywhere. So I don't know if I deleted it by accident, but then it would have been in my Google Photos. So I don't know what happens. Just thought I'd come on here, even though it's been a month, and kind of update you on what happened. So yes, he did not notice it. A week went by, and I finally had to tell him. I said, and I don't even remember how I told him because it's been a month. I think I said, do you remember I said there was one more gift that was coming, but it was running behind? And he said, yeah. And I said, well, I got them, and it's so funny that you haven't noticed. And he's like, his whole look, his eyes just, like shifted around, because he's like, he didn't even have any idea. I don't think. So my husband came out of the room, so I had to see if he needed anything. But yeah, so he kind of eyes just kind of looked around. He didn't know if it was a furniture piece, if it was a stereo, if he couldn't just even imagine what it could be, and being an anniversary gift. He's like, is there a gift box? And I didn't even see it. So he looked around, and I said, well, it's kind of behind me, because I was sitting over here, kind of to the side, but over here looking my way. And he finally saw it and went, oh my God. So he's like, oh my God, that is so nice. So then I thought, well, let me see if he'll notice that there's words across the photo. And he didn't. And I said, well, there's something else in the photo. It's just not photos that were made big. This was a photo. I don't know if you remember me posting it, but I just thought it was the best photo we have taken in a while. We always take nice photos. Sometimes we have to take a ton of photos to get one perfect one that we all like. But I'm like, I just thought this Mother's Day one was so perfect. My makeup, my hair, my clothes, your hat, the way we're smiling, the background, it was just the most perfect photo, and I wanted to capture that. And so I picked that photo. I said, of course, the other ones are a wedding photo, but there's something else special about the photo. So he said, okay, I think there was something he had to do. He goes, I'm gonna look at it in a moment. And I'm like, okay, you should stop and look at it now, since I had to tell you was my reaction. But then what he had, I was something with my daughter. And so I thought, okay, that's fine. Our children always come first. So I try to look at the positive of it, even though I am in my feelings in the moment. I tried to be reasonable and say, okay, he would normally look at it if this wasn't something important about my daughter. So then I went to the bathroom. When I came out of the bathroom, he had his eyeglasses on, and he was staring at the photos, trying to figure out what the words said. And I said, do you know what the words say? And he goes, yeah, it's our songs that we dedicated each other, our first song. The wedding is the one I dedicated to you, and the one is the one you dedicated to me. I'm like, oh, that's good. He goes, that's really sweet. I really love it. Thank you so much. I hope you didn't think that I didn't care because I had to do this with our daughter. And he said, but I really like them. He goes, why don't we take a photo in front of it? So if I can find that photo, I'll put it here in the corner somewhere. So I think I was still a little sad about it, because I was like, but I have to understand that I'm very, he has a good thing for smelling stuff. And I'm like, I don't smell anything. And he's very, like I said, sharp and observant. But I'm very organized and very detailed. And, whatever I feel comes out, shows everything, all of that. So I was like, okay, I was still in my feelings. If it didn't seem that important, then I'm not going to make a big deal about it either. It is what it is. And, they're there. And he's just like, I don't want, he goes, please don't be sad. Don't misinterpret. He said, it was Carolina, my daughter. He goes, I really had to do this. Where it's like, I had to do it in that moment. But you saw that I came back and I looked at it and I'm like, yeah, it's good. It's all good. But I think I was still sad deep inside for some reason. I think that I was so excited about it that I wanted him to be that excited in the very moment. In fact, I really wanted him to notice it without me telling him. But neither of it worked out. But then as I thought about it and kind of saw it back, I thought, oh God, I'm just in my feelings. And the point is that he loved it and he was impressed and he just thought it was so, so special. That made up for it all. So yeah, so that's the update on that fact that he didn't notice, but he loves it and I love it. And I catch him standing by these photos often where he's looking at us and remembering and he's reading the words, probably singing it in his head. And then he's looking at the one I dedicated to him and thinking, wow, what special, beautiful memories that are captured in a photo. And to have had that done meant a lot to him. So that's what I wanted and that's what I got in a whole different way. But yeah, so I think it's beautiful.